Hello there everyone, it's ShinySparky14 and welcome back to more of the World of Magic. Last time, we made it to the 5th floor of the lighthouse, finally. Finally, after all this time. Oh, if I remember correctly, it was part 25, in which I ended up in the 1st floor of the lighthouse. I think it was, let me see, 25 and 35, and yeah. Part 25 was the Lighthouse Dungeon 1st floor. Then, 10 parts later, in part 35, it's the Lighthouse 2nd floor. So it took 10 parts basically from one to the other. And then the third one was, I believe it was on, let me see, 50. Part 50 was the Lighthouse Dungeon 3rd floor. Then it took 15 parts. You know? And then the 4th floor, I believe, was part 67, if I remember correctly. So that means it took 27 parts. Wait. Let's see if I remember it. No. There's something very wrong. No, it is part 67. What the hell? Wait. Okay, it is part 67. So that means it took 17 parts. Wait, did I say 27? Oh my god. I meant 17. Holy shit. No, from 50 to 67. But yeah, okay, it's 67. I wasn't sure about that. Part 67, that was the 4th floor. So the difference was 17 parts. So basically 10 parts of a difference, then 15, then 17. And now here we are. Or here we were in part 88 in the 5th floor. And the previous one was 67, so it took approximately, well, 21 parts, right? Yeah, because the 77, yeah, 21 parts. So really, the numbers, of course, grew between, you know, from one to the other because, of course, it takes longer to level up. But really, it didn't take as long as I thought. Like, I seriously thought I was gonna make it to the 5th floor by like part 100. By the time I was like part 55 or something, or 60, I was like, well, let's see. At this pace, I should be at part, or 5th floor, at part 100 or something like that. But no, it's part 80, it was part 88. Pretty damn good, about 12 parts or so short of when I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, pretty nice. But anyways, yeah, so here we are, you know, on the 5th floor, fighting some enemies. This place right here, actually, that I'm at, is, of course, well, it's the place that I was talking about so much, you know, before. This place looks so cool, especially if you just stand there in the middle, right there in the middle, you know, but, you know, it just looks all really cool. Okay, I was lagging there for a bit. It just looks really amazing, like, you know, just standing there in the middle, where you can, you know, just see that big gaping hole, or is it supposed to be water? I don't know, but it looks really cool, it really does. You know, you see all the enemies around you, and nothing really spawns directly in the middle, except the mini-boss, I believe. Mummy fighters can spawn there, but normal enemies, no. One of them spawns close, like to the north. You can go there, but I don't think anyone directly spawns right there in the middle, besides the mini-boss. Speaking of mini-bosses, I see one on the left over there. I don't know if you saw that, but let's go ahead and kill it. Mummy fighters can drop hunter bows. Now, about the hunter bow, we already have one, so, you know, it's not like we need it, but if we get one, that's good money, you know, because we'll sell it, of course. So, we will definitely have a look at what we can get from this mummy fighter. That's assuming nobody actually comes over here and kills it. No, I shouldn't be fighting bloody mines, of course, but because they're in the way, well, you kind of have to do it. As always, when you're fighting a mini-boss, it's better to just buff up, you know, just to be safe. Go ahead and turn all your buffs on. Then I'm going to come through over here and, well, attack you. Alrighty, mummy fighter. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see if he actually gives me something really amazing. Let's see, mummy fighter. Don't be one of those dang or dung-dungs or whatever the hell, or dan or dung-dungs, you know. Damn it, you're just like them. You're just like all the others, mummy fighters. Shit. Give me nothing good. Like, seriously, what the hell is this? Oh my god. Alright, fine. Be that way. Alrighty, so let's see. Coming on over here. Freaking bloody mines in the way, man. Okay, well, I gotta kill this one because there's some elite imps over there, and I want them. I want to kill them. Yeah, as I said before, the elite imps. The amazing color scheme. I freaking love them, man. I love the colors on them. They are so cool. That purple with black with some grayish wings and some white and some reddish, whatever, pinkish horns. I don't even know what the hell that color is on the horn. It looks like a pink purple or something. I don't know. But, man, they're just so cool. The bloody mines, though, like, they look vicious. Like, seriously, because the salmon already over there at the beach, they already look like pissed off. You know, they look pissed off and mad and like they just want to murder everybody. Their expression, you know, shows that. And then these things being red, like, you know how red, you know, just usually signifies like, you know, some kind of terror, like blood, you know, or like fears. they just look fierce, you know, bloody minds. Bloody flowers, though, yes, they have some reddish, but the reddish and purplish looks a bit exotic, the combination. More like, you know, almost like a clown color in a way. I don't know, but kind of strange. The mummies just look like random whatever. Like, I like how they walk, you know, like, well, the stereotypical mummies, or, you know, or zombies, you could say. Kind of like that, yeah. You know, pretty cool. See how they have their arms, like, out there, you know, watching, like, zombies or mummies. How you usually see it in the media, like TV shows and stuff. Yep. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I just gotta whisper, but I'm in the middle. It's recording. I can't be doing that. Yeah. Now, I will probably just be, you know, disabling the whispers. I've said it before. I know I said it, well, I know I'm going to say it in one of the previous videos as a post commentary, because I haven't done post commentaries for videos like before. By the time I'm recording this, by the day I'm recording this, no, I haven't done post commentaries for videos that deserve a post commentary, such as speed ups and stuff, you know, previous ones. But more than likely, I will actually be doing, or, you know, some kind of announcement that, yeah, eventually I will disable, actually very soon, not eventually, very soon, maybe within like 4 videos or so, I should be doing that. Because the request is already high enough, how they want to block whispers and they don't want to see that. So, yeah, during recordings I will do that, of course. But enough about that, and let's talk about mummies. Yeah, so anyways, these mummies, in addition to the Elite Imps, they can both drop Amplify Sense Volume 2. Yes, they can. And we, of course, want that book. We want it. Why? Because we need the damage boost for critical. We do. Amplify Sense Volume 2. The problem is that, well, just like any book drop, it's pretty damn rare. Just like how I got lucky with Bloody Minds dropping Sweeping Strikes 2. Same thing, pretty much. Except, well, this time we're looking for Amplify Sense Volume 2. And hopefully we do end up getting it. Because it's not even the Black Trader, like I said before, and man, that's just annoying. I hate that it's not even there. Like, seriously, I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Because, I mean, I would buy one if it's like, because, okay, back when I used to play, I used to play on Turtlesy, and, I remember that by the time I reached these levels, there was like freaking 8 of them, and they were selling for like on average 60 to 70,000 each Amplify Sense. Like, holy shit, that's a big difference. Right now there's none. So if somebody actually puts one in there, they're gonna put it for like 200,000 at least. And I mean, I don't know if I should buy it for 200,000. I would buy it even if it was a little bit under, like 180,000. I would even buy that. I mean, I know it's kind of a ripoff because I've seen it for like 120,000 to even less than 100,000 when there's like a huge amount, you know, like a huge market, 70,000, 80,000, whatever. But 200,000, that seems a bit high, and overall I can wait for that. I'm not gonna act that desperate, okay? I'm not. But again, if it's higher than 100,000, even close to 200,000, I will most likely take it. I will, because it's just better to have the damage boost. It overall makes you kill enemies faster. Okay, there's somebody over there on the left side. I just saw a Slam 2 sprite thingy. You probably saw that. And you guys probably heard that too, but the thing is, when I'm doing recordings, I don't hear anything. There's no sound for me. Because I just can't do it. I mean, I don't know if I talked about that, but basically, yeah, in any recording, not just the World of Magic, but any game I've played, I don't play with sound on. The sound does get recorded by the capture card. And, eventually when I'm editing, I do hear it, and then, I do all this audio correction so that it sounds good. The game audio versus my game commentary, So yeah, you guys do get the audio, of course, but when I'm playing here live, the game, no, I'm not hearing any audio at all, none whatsoever. It's muted the entire time I'm playing like this. And you guys may ask, well, why? The reason why is because, well, I use a microphone, not a headset. If I'm using a headset, or if I was using a headset, then it's okay, because the sound would come from the ear things, from the headset, and it wouldn't get picked up by the microphone portion and, close to your mouth. Because headsets are meant to be like that, you don't like rehear the sound through the microphone part. But when you're using a microphone, just a microphone, I'm using a microphone with a pop filter on it. Okay? When you're using that, yeah, there's obviously the microphone can pick up external sound. Yes, it's a condenser microphone, which means that any distant sound that's kind of low, it will not get picked up, and especially if you know how to edit audio fairly well, which I'm decent at, you can take that out. But if it's very loud in the background, it's going to get picked up, even if it's a condenser microphone. For example, whenever you hear sirens in the background, those are very, very loud. You can hear those. Whenever you hear a neighbor getting a freaking lawnmower or something, and mowing the lawn, you can hear that. Whenever you hear a super loud car or a motorcycle driving by, you can hear that. And I know you guys can hear that. I know, because when I go back to editing, I hear the sound, background in my post comment, or why did I just say post? What the hell? In my commentary. Jesus, I don't know why I said post commentary. In my commentary, you can hear all those things in the background whenever they happen. And no matter how much audio editing you do, you just can't. You can't reduce those, while keeping your voice at the same level as all the other parts of the commentary. You just can't. Like, it's really difficult to do that. So you have to keep them in. In my case, I keep them in, they're just for a couple seconds usually, If anything, it's just some neighbor turning on his machine for like a couple minutes, and it's not even that big a deal. It's not, because you guys can still hear everything else fine, Believe me, I mean, come on, I edit the videos, which basically means I rewatch the entire videos, and I know about that. But yeah, so that's why I can't turn on the audio. The only way, if you're using a microphone and recording and also talking, the only way you could actually hear the sound yourself and not let it get picked up is if you're using, headphones. I could do that, but the thing is, I don't want to. I'm already kind of in a tight, confined space here, and if I have those things on my ears, I'm even more confined, because the cables, they only have a certain range. I would have to be like, super close to the computer and the microphone, while having no liberty in my arms to, go ahead and play, the game in the iPod Touch, and it'll just be a mess, I'll be super just confined in the space, and I don't like that, no. So I can't do that, I'll just mute the sound, have a little bit of liberty, I can go back a bit, stretch stream recordings for a bit, stuff like that, and yeah. You get the idea. So I know I talked way too much about that, but hey, a couple of you guys did ask for at least what type of microphone I use, or at least if I use a microphone or a headset or something. I use a microphone, specifically a Blue Snowball microphone. It's a condenser microphone, costs about $50. But anyway, anyways, yeah, end of this part. So goodbye everybody, and until next time.